also one of the objective of the study. Third thing is, it is a validation through our research survey. What actually we have done in practice, but what expert says. So that was the three objectives I have taken it. And it is basically the study of the literature survey, just to understand what is the basic concept of the Kaizen and how the researcher thinks about the digitization of Kaizen. And this is some gist of literature review. Kaizen is a continuous process and you are involving everyone in the organization to bring about that everyone can be involved. They can act as a leader to change the entire culture of the organization. That is the basic culture. Then second is quality Kaizen. In fact, actually continuous process, it is not only limited to other area, but because quality is one of the most critical factor to bring the success of the organization, success of the quality, success of the productivity. So if really our Kaizen digitization, it is helping to bring the good quality. The digital Kaizen means when I am doing the Kaizen, if I am really implementing the current technology, which is mainly Industry 4.0, and of course actually artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, also generative AI, and how this is basically really converting into the result. So that is the literature review. Then research methodology. The research have been done in two categories. First of all, actually it was a case study approach. The case we have taken is actually what was the noise in this complete studying system. Okay, so that have been studied. The second thing actually we have taken a survey analysis. Survey was taken from the experts of the various organizations and how they feel about the, if suppose digitization practices have been implemented in the quality aspect, and how really it really brings the change, okay, as a competitor advantage of the organization. In the first part, when we took the case study, we used several quality tools. So very first tool which have been used actually, this is a cause and effect diagram, which is also popularly known as Ishikawa diagram. And with the help of Ishikawa diagram, we have gone for a four particular heading: man, machine, material, method. And as you see in the diagram, where basically the cross marks have been categorized, that means in that particular area, some inconsistency or irrelevancy have been identified. So if we talk about where the inconsistency and irrelevancy have been identified, one is actually in manpower, in man. That means whenever he was installing the component in the body, so that time actually he was not following the proper sequences which is supposed to follow, and which was creating a backlash in between the two components. Secondly is lack of training, and because he was fitting it, because of his awareness was not up to the mark. And secondly, next is method. Method is incorrect torque setting. The torque is about 360 kg centimeter. Then if the torque really have been calibrated properly or not, that was also a question mark. Then second is a poor alignment actually. It is not alignment or not proper. So basically this was a shop floor observation. So we just use it for root cause identification. So root cause have been identified, and based on that actually we took the following countermeasure. Correct sequence of tightening actually it have been implemented. The torque variation also eliminated, and human error, it was substantially reduced because of continuous training was given to them. In spite of all these things, it was reduced substantially, but somehow still the journey was still left out. So that means defect was not up to the satisfaction mark. Still we started reporting actually from 450 to 200 ppm. Then again the second tool was used, and when second tool was used actually it was a 5Y tool, and the 5Y tool was something you are asking 5 times. Okay, starting beginning from the why the problem was occurred, and you are ultimately trying to reach it at the final stage. What was the reason of the problem? So if you going into the board, you might find that why the bolt was here loose means actually it was a backlash. It's not a loose. Okay, then why it was not? Because it was not given a proper actually torque. Why it was not given? Because the operator missed it. Okay, then why operator missed it? Because no error proofing was placed. Why it was not error proofing? Because there was no technology who can alert the operator. So what is to be done? It is because of actually it is lack of mistake proofing. That is to be it was find out the main cause of the defect. Then what was to be done? So based on that, basically digital Pokayoka implementation was been taken as a suggestion to implement it. What is digital Pokayoka? Digital Pokayoka, it is a cordless remote wrench actually at the right side actually you can see. So that was been introduced in the line. So that basically whenever there will be some inconsistency in the process, immediately actually the production line itself it will stop. But he will not allow the operator to commit a mistake. Okay, so that was been given implemented in the production process. After implementation of the production process, so ultimately we could achieve the desired result. As you can see, actually, standard typing sequences was been not only implemented but also given awareness to the operator. Second is toxicity calibration was maintained. Then operator training was done. The main change is digital Pokayoka system, which is basically the part of the industry 4.0. It was been implemented in the process, and because of that, ultimately we could reach to the Six Sigma level of quality. So that was the first thing. So ultimate role of digital technology. As you can see that just because of digital technology have been introduced in the process, we could substantially reduce the problem. Now the second part is survey finding. Survey finding means what will be the role of technology in the quality control. Okay, how quality actually achieved with the help of technology. So that was been given to 220 participants, and majority of they agree. They believe that digital Kaizen it improves the quality. So how the research methodology was followed? It was a quantitative survey was done, and 220 people was given this form. It was a non-probability because we focused only on particular automotive industry. Then we collected the data, and that data when we analyzed actually, we also identified what is the dependent and independent variable. The independent variables are top management support. If they are supporting it, ultimately we can implement it to the digital Kaizen. The organization culture, the Kaizen will bring the good organization culture to see that processes are getting adhered properly. Third is employee digital literacy. Also, it is of the independent culture. Then deep tech investment. Continuously, if you are going to invest for industry 4.0, and the major dependent variable is how quality is really improving because of our independent variables. So based on after the data was analyzed, although we have given only descriptive analysis, descriptive analysis mean, mode, medium, and convex analysis, whether the questions which have been asked to the participants, whether it is relating to the questions or not. So that is, it has come to 0.94. It is completely showing that basically it is meeting this statistical requirement. This is a discussion. Kaizen practices improve the process discipline. Digital intervention eliminate the human error, and material training and participation strengthen the result. Now, conclusion ultimately, as per the study given in the two categories, doing the case study as well as the survey study, both of them is coming into the conclusion that digital Kaizen significantly improves quality. Pokayoka with digital control, it will be highly effective. An integration of people, process, and technology, it brings the competitive advantage to the organization. If we talk about managerial implication, since it both the study, whether it is through survey as well as the practical implementation, both of them given a very positive result. So manager can think about basically investing on industry 4.0 in the industry, and they also should bring the training one of the main tool to make awareness to the people, and also basically Kaizen culture. It will definitely actually going to pivotal role to improve the system and as a competitive. Limitation, if we talk about, because it was a single case study was been done. Second is scope for multi-industry validation. It can be applicable to a different kind of industry. And future AI-based quality prediction. Then second is the way forward is since the synergy between the Kaizen and Industry 4.0 technology represents the potential energy for achieving. Key takeaway model is this was for automobile, not only automobile, all industry. Also, to ensure the competitive advantage but faster resilience. And the ongoing research is since it has been done only 3 or 4 OEM. So now the research it will be extended to the MSME industry so that how they are following it and what is their basically perception. So this will be done. That's all is from my side. And of course, actually, the ROI and all everything, it is one of the very big question mark. Whenever the talking about the investment about Industry 4.0, so immediately most of the manufacturer they stay behind, specifically the manufacturer of the level of MSME, they stay behind thinking about the whether the investment they are doing it will give a ROI or not. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patience listening. And I am really pleased. I feel honored. I have been given opportunity to present on this task. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? So now we will take a 10 minutes break to refresh our minds. Thank you, sir. Meanwhile, Aditya is here.
Can we have the certificates?
Just now.
कितने हो रह गए?
6 more. 4 more.
4 and all 4 are here.
Yeah. Pushpant is there. Aditya. Next presenter, Aditya. Bhumi is there. And Rajesh sir.